So we haven't done this in, like, the three of us haven't sat down, like, live. Has it been since, like, the original Riven?
It's been decades, maybe.
So.
I think it might have been.
I hadn't actually thought about that, but
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
That's insane.
Like the journals, when we started talking about this remake, it was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, what did people think about the journals?
Yeah.
I don't know, like,
Right.
Because I've heard, some people, did people hate them? Like
Yeah.
having to read through all this stuff. But the more we got into this production and I revisiting the journals and shoring up little inconsistencies and
Yeah.
embellishing them a little to work with this new version of the game. The more I came to think, like, this, if you take the time to read the journals,
Yeah.
it's just going to add so much more to your experience.
Right.
Like, it's
Right.
just going to infuse the whole world then that you're walking around in
Right.
with so much more meaning.
Yeah.
You,
But it's optional. I like that.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
If you're not into it, or you're not into it the first time you play, that's fine. But it's there for the taking, and the thought has been put into behind it. And
I like that they're there,
Yeah.
because if you are that kind of person
Yeah.
to wade into it, then it's going to be rewarding, I think.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Do you guys do that with with like any creative endeavor? Like how much background stuff? Because it's like a habit with me. I just always do huge amounts of backstory to ridiculous amounts.
Well, we were just talking in the back room there with there was a group of us about how when we first made Myst, when we started we did not have backstory. And so it was one of the reasons why the world was this sort of weird.
We barely had story, let alone backstory.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And we had very little time to make it in. It was just like, okay, let's design the thing in 2 months, and then we're just jumping in. And it's this eclectic blend of objects, and which had its own, interest. But it was only after the fact that we began to wonder, we need to create a history to all of this for it to work.
It's like we had a chance to breathe, and it was like, that would be cool.
For the narrative to feel more authentic, we realized it at a certain point,
So we absconded your story
and
made it part of that. Worked like a charm.